Well, hello and welcome in, everybody. We are here on episode 65 on our journey from 0 to $100 million. Now, this would be day 5 counting to 100 million, but you know what? Let's say it's still day 5 counting to 100 million, but there's one thing that's going to happen in this episode, this day, whatever. Not technically day in the game, but maybe the day you're watching. We are going to reach 100 million. So this is reaching $100 million on Farming Simulator 22. I don't know how long it's going to take. I may show a bunch. I may cut out a bunch, but we will see what happens. Either way, at the end of this episode, I want to be at $100 million. I really want to kind of move on, go to something else. So I'm going to check my fields, check all my productions. It's been a minute since I've been on, see where I'm at, and then get going with sleeping, because sleeping makes me a lot of money. We are now in the month of December, up to $77 million. Looks like a good $2 million each month while sleeping. Now there's other stuff I'm going to do besides getting that money while sleeping. I have to actually sell off some from the greenhouses, move some animals over, all that good stuff. And ooh, it is kind of dark. I should probably sleep a little bit longer or just stand here in the cold a little bit longer. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now, what I was saying, still got a bunch of stuff to do. These cows over here, 515. 15 of them need to go over to the butcher. And then the sheep, we got quite a bit there, 330, 302. And then the chickens, that's a little iffy. I got to actually go in there and find them. And oh my gosh, the eggs are full again. Guess I'll figure out some use for those eggs, either sell them off or get them into another production. I thought I had quite a bit of productions running with them. Maybe I'm missing some. There's really a lot of what it is, just moving around stuff, refilling stuff, and also I believe selling off a lot of this extra greenhouse items. We've been doing it previously. No point showing you that stuff over and over again. So I may be skipping quite a bit of months, but let's see what my balance is at the end of the month whenever I get done with all this. Pretty interested in that. Finishing up the day here with $80 million. There ended up being $2 million worth of solid fertilizer and storage. I would like to make some more, but I don't exactly have a free trailer. Well, might be somewhere. I ain't gonna waste my time looking for it. I know I'll have a free one tomorrow and I'll show you all that. Now we're up to $82 million, and this is what I was talking about. I'll have a free trailer. This one right here is almost done with using for feeding the chickens, I guess. And we're gonna get it over here to the manure, fill it up. Not exactly sure how much manure we have in here. I know we had about 500,000 liters, and the reason I'm after the manure so much is because this is what I use to make solid fertilizer. And as y'all can tell, we've been making a whole lot of money from that. And looks like there's a little over 1 million liters of manure in here. I don't know why, but it's weird. This is the only course I actually set up to automatically pick up, take somewhere, drop off, all that. So there is more automation I could do, a lot more automation I could do, and I really should. Definitely the next time around, whenever I do a 0 to 100 million, I will definitely, I say definitely, but I don't know if I will. I'll try to remember to get more automated routes and stuff like that, because doing this stuff manually takes a long time. Just like that manure, I'm going to have to manually take that into town. And then there's some milk I got to manually move, stuff like that, which could all be done right now, this instant, by clicking a couple of buttons automatically. Looking through here for some stuff to sell off. In this honey, I've been watching it for a while. We got 2.7 million liters of honey, almost $3 million worth right now, but I'm watching it to see for that higher sell price. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's green, like wood chips, methane, butter. This stuff is able to go into another production, like this milk right here, $742,000 worth. I don't know if I should go ahead and sell it or hold on to it and let it go into the next production, like making butter. I'm thinking I might sell it because that is a lot of milk. We'll see what I got in the actual storage as an overflow. Whatever's in there, might as well sell it, right? I guess to be a little bit more efficient, I can connect some of these trailers together like this. It is kind of a bummer that that tank only holds 200,000 liters. And ooh, I am sliding all over the place. This is pretty cool, pretty fun. But now I should definitely edit that, because this trailer in the middle, the one that has manure, that holds 5 million liters. I didn't edit that. I wish they would have made one that held that much. Maybe they did. Maybe I just missed it. It's been a while since I've been on the mod hub and found different mods, or even looked at purchasing new equipment on this game to see if anything's actually changed. I know I don't look too closely at that, and I'm sure I definitely missed it with the very little I have been playing. We are now here in February with 88 million. Now, unfortunately, I did forget to show how much we had last month at the end of last month. I believe that was right around 87 million. I did have to buy a few things here and there, some more supplies, like compost, maybe even some more feed, stuff like that. Oh my, what in the world just happened here? $288,000 for fuel? You've got to be kidding me. So I usually don't use this over here, but I was over here in the area. I'm like, you know, let's go ahead and top this off with some fuel. Almost $300,000 for fuel? That is ridiculous. Anyways, just a random complaint that popped up. I was so shocked on that. I actually thought the price of fuel was cheaper over here than it was back at the farm, and I just used the one back at the farm because it was closer. I don't understand how that cost $288,000. I'll tell you what, I almost made a huge mistake because I was about to call it a day. Let's look at something real quick. Right here, $1.2 million worth of solid fertilizer. Now, that's not the huge mistake. The huge mistake is right up here, honey. $3.4 million worth. Let's get both those sold off and see that money go up over $90 million. And I'll see y'all whenever I'm done there. Just rolled over to the next hour. We were at $93.4 million. So maybe that $100 million was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Might not even have time to plant anything because I thought I was going to have to sleep past planting season to make that 100 million, but we'll see exactly what happens here in a little bit. Now let me sleep, see how much money we get for sleeping through the night. Maybe another million, 2 million. It's getting close to that 100 million though. Here's the thing. We are now in the month of March. We got $95 million. Can I make another 5 million this month? If not, I should probably plant some stuff. Also, why waste my time planting it? Because I know there's no way we're getting to harvest time. So let's see what I was going to plant or possibly still going to plant. I was actually going to go with some sunflowers here to try something a little bit different. Just do all the fields with sunflowers. I even was thinking about combining all the fields into one big one, or as big as they can, maybe a couple big ones. But now looking like that's not going to happen. I could plant some potatoes there, but we still got a lot of potatoes left over. A while back I did a potato harvest, and let me show you all that real quick because it has so many potatoes left over, and we were making french fries from it. It's actually this one right here. We still have 96,000 liters of potatoes in here. It's just slowly going in there over and over again, making french fries. Now I probably should put it into a distributing silo, let it come over here automatically, but I'm not too worried about that. It was just as easy to jump over here, or actually it'd been easier through distributing silo than that, but oh well. Let's see if I can figure out how to make another $5 million. This month is March. I feel like the barrels and pallets are best sell price right now, and y'all remember those things sell really good, so let's look at that. Now this is not looking good for me overall. Altogether, if I sell everything right now, $8.7 million. Sounds good. That's over 5 million, but a lot of this stuff I don't sell because a lot of it I buy. Like I'm not going to sell almost $500,000 worth of water. I'd even buy the water. The water was free. Not going to sell the seeds for $500,000 either. I bought those. Well, there are a few items in here I can sell, and I will go ahead and touch up on those real quick. Ooh, honey is still up there. Best sell price. I like that. Now, this is what I was talking about. Nope, it's not. My bad. Solid fertilizer up there, 300,000. Where is those wood planks and beams at? That's actually what I thought I saw there for a second, but it's not. Oh, well, I was way off, and apparently I've been leaving them on selling. I did not realize that because we have nothing in here. I guess best sell price is in August. And yeah, they've been selling. We got nothing in there. That's fine. I'll leave them all on selling. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe go through, set up a bunch of this stuff on selling, and see what happens. I mean, olive oil, we got $943,000. Ooh, that is a lot. Let's see what all I got in storage right now in my overflow silo. I'll set all that on selling. See what we roll over to the next hour. For those of you that don't know, this is what I've kind of been referring to as my overflow silo. This one right here does hold 8 million liters of each product type. Now, not every single product type. The base game ones. Would be nice if I knew how to edit that. I'm sure I could figure it out. Now, a few of these items I will not set up on selling because manure. Wait, never mind, I can. Oh, actually, that manure right there, I bought that. Sorry. No, I will not set that up. Wood chips, I'm pretty sure I may have bought those to restock at some point, so I'm not going to sell that. Water, not going to sell that either. Slurry, we'll go ahead and set on selling because I know I didn't buy that. Herbicide, bought that. Eggs, we're going to set on selling. Flour, we're going to set on selling. Bread, set on selling. This is stuff I did not buy. Cake, we're going to sell. Butter, sell. Cheese, let's go ahead and sell. They ain't got much here. Wool, fabric, clothes. Sell, 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 sell it all. Now, it's not best sell price for a lot of this stuff, but I really, really want to get over that 100 million, and we're definitely going to try here. All these oils here, definitely did not buy any of these. Grape juice, I think this is the first time I'm actually selling the grape juice. Hopefully it's some good money. Now, furniture, 45,000 liters of furniture. Pretty interesting to say that in a liter count instead of pieces. But there, everything in here, I believe, is set on selling. Let me double check. I did start here instead of starting at the top. Now, TMR, I can sell that, but that's pointless. That stuff is worthless. There we go. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and roll over to the next hour, see if that goes up over $100 million. Highly doubt it. And that did take us up to 98 million, so another $2 million is what we need. I guess I can just start selling off my equipment. Should have done that already. Well, let me check on a few other things. I think I got a few other items I could sell off that will get us over that number. And this is exactly what I am talking about. These items in the greenhouses and all that. I'm just going to put it all on selling. I believe we are making it over $100 million this month. Now, there are some overflow items like this garlic and bell pepper, stuff like that. It's just extra because it can go to the next spot, which is perfect. And that's actually the smaller capacity of the three I have. All the way over here, they actually have more in it, and it actually becomes more on the next one. So I'd say we got some pretty good money's worth inside here. Hopefully it's good enough to get us over that 100 million. If not this hour, maybe a couple hours from now. And I'm going to look at some other productions that might have some items in them that's set on distributing. Might just go ahead and set them on selling. That way we can get the money instantly. Either way, we're getting that 100 million. This right here is the greenhouse I was talking about. That's probably going to make us a whole lot of money. This one's always full. And yes, I did go to the next production to make sure it wasn't shut down. And what I mean by shut down is the upgradable factories mod causes an issue or mod conflict with something I use. And they end up shutting down, like the stone factory over here. It did shut down again. It says materials missing. Now, there was one episode where I figured out how to kind of fix that a little bit. All I got to do is reset the building, and it works. Works for a little while, I guess, because this one did stop working. I'm not too worried about that. Wait a second, do I got stuff in there? No, it says storage is empty. I'm gonna run around to each one of these buildings, see what all I got in them that I can actually just go ahead and sell off. I mean, we got a bunch of olives in here, 1.5 million. Can't sell that. Can't sell the peanuts. Can't sell the olive oil. Well, I think it's set up on selling. Let me make sure everything's set up on selling so I can get my max value over this next hour. I think I got everything set up on selling. Let's see if this next hour rolls over and gets us over that 100 million. And there it goes. Come on, add up. Oh, 99.6 million. But I did say it's going to be this hour and next hour, something like that. So let's go ahead and go to the next hour. I would like to think I got a good amount in there. And yes, we do. So we're at 2 p.m., $100 million. This challenge is now complete. Really interested to see exactly how much time I spent on it. I'm sure some of y'all probably are too. We'll take a look at that right here. Somewhere in here, time played 56 minutes. That's all I played on this game? No, that's this session. So 72 hours, 53 minutes. Believe it or not, that's actually quite a bit for me. I've recently just broke 1,000 hours on this game, and the most I've ever played on one map is a little over 100 hours. That was on a series on court farms. Now, total years passed on here says 8 years. Now, can I do that faster? Probably. Will I attempt to do it faster? I'm thinking I should. Collectibles collected, 0 of 20. I remember what I was going to do. I was actually going to try to collect that for my last $1 million. I forgot all about that. I said it in the comment, never got around to it. Let's do a quick flyover of some stuff here. Kind of get an overall look of how this wrapped up, how everything is. But we are over $100 million now. I am pretty excited about that. And I really want to thank y'all so much for watching this whole series, start to end. Now, I'm not sure if you're watching this on a super cut or if you're watching this through the actual playlist as it releases. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. You got any tips, tricks, or suggestions or ideas for the next 0 to 100 million or just any other series in general? Let me know. I'm thinking of doing some more 0 to 100 million, but I also want to finish up what I got active or somewhat active, like the sheep challenge, and there's a few other ones out there that I kind of started and kind of put on hold while I try to wrap this up. So I think next up after this series, we're going to jump into the $10 million sheep challenge. Now, $10 million sounds like nothing compared to this 100 million I just hit. But if y'all haven't seen any of it already, it has been going pretty slow, I would say. It's been taking a while. But nah, this is everything we got done, everything we got going. A lot has happened. I'd like to think I showed a lot of it, a lot of the process along the way, all these beehives, stuff like that, wood work, all that, lumberjack, stuff like that. Just a lot has happened to it. And of course, I try to automate a lot of it too, which I could be a lot more efficient at that if I wanted to. Or if I would take the time to do it. But either way, that is it for this episode. That is it for this series. We did it. 0 to $100 million. Really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.